tuanze. Okay, Mheshimiwa, sorry for what has happened. Just take us briefly to what we've been able to observe after the tragic crash.
All right. First is to pass our very sincere condolences, even before we talk about the details, to the families that have lost their loved ones. We lost 4 people who are staffers of AMREF in the aircraft, and we lost 2 of our people here in Moihoko, a father who is a business person and a child. We have a lot of other people affected who are in here, probably about 22 of them, whom we've been consoling and also sending our message of goodwill to. From what I've been able to gather, especially from the teams that are here on ground, we have the AMREF team, we've got our team from the police, from the military barracks that are just near here, our local administration and the officials of the county government. The accident seems to have had its impact in various homes, kind of implying that there was a disintegration of the aircraft when it was still up in the air for it to have affected so many homesteads. As we've seen, there's a home that was fully burnt to the ground. There is another home here that was reduced to rubble. And most of the other houses have had parts of the aircraft flying through the roof and finding the occupants unawares. We have quite a number of people affected in various ways. We had some young children, students who broke their limbs as they were in the kitchen making some food with their grandmother, who is also here affected. We've got others who are affected in various ways. And first is to thank God that it was not worse than it should have been. Moihoko is a very highly populated area. We've got a university here, Kiriri University, just a few meters from here, where the concentration of students is very high. We've got the high-rise buildings there, the flats, and the main business area, where we've got thousands of people at any one time per square 10 meters or so. And so there is no place where an accident happens, you would say it's better, and there's no lesser life. Neither is there lesser evil in this kind of case. But it would have been very bad for that matter. We have had a discussion with AMREF. We had a discussion with all the teams I've mentioned that we will sit to discuss and see how do we help the families that are here. Currently, what has happened is that all those families affected have had to get shelter, courtesy of the goodwill of neighbors. That's where they're staying. Most of them, because their homes were reduced to nothing, having to fully depend on those families, and that is why, as the county government, plus other people of goodwill, we have taken it up and we will be assisting them to at least make do for the time being in accommodation, and especially gain treatment, and more than anything else, counseling, so that we can reintegrate them and get them back to at least feel that they still belong and they can still live within this community. So they're all here. We've asked them to all assemble here. We will be following up. I've promised that we will be having a discussion with AMREF. We need to provide immediate solutions because we don't expect that those families are going to be accommodated by neighbors for a long time, because it's not in the plan of neighbors for that matter. Again, when it comes to other remedial measures, and especially restorative, where homes have been destroyed and these families have nowhere else to go to, we'll also need to provide very immediate solutions as to how are they going to be accommodated. They still have families. There are some families whose homes were burnt, but they're still there. They didn't lose a loved one, but they need shelter. So that we'll be looking at. I want to take the opportunity to thank all those that came here immediately and played a major role to ensure that we dealt with the situation as it arose. We had the county government with our health team, our councillors, and our fire team We have the nearby military base also. They also came in handy and did quite a lot of good work. We have the local administration from the chiefs and that line of administration. They did quite a lot. And most of we also have our elected members here. We have the member of the county assembly here who was first hand here. And he kept on updating me on what was happening, because when this happened, I was a little away. I was attending a session which I had to leave in Parliament. And also we had county government officials who came in very, very handy. AMREF also dispatched a team here quickly, and they are still here on site, helping us to manage the way the site is. And we will keep vigil to ensure that that things roll out and happen the way they should. We have a report of a young man whose family was affected, but as of this time, when they came from hospital, he's not known where he is right now. He's disappeared. Not disappeared because he was fatally injured, but probably because out of the trauma of the kind of accident that happened when they were just, least expecting and in their house. It can disorient, especially a young child. He's a student, and we've agreed with the local administration that they're going to help us, plus our police and the instruments, and us with our network to make sure that we locate him. And we will be here to ensure that finally things return back to normal. There's nothing much we can say about accidents, because accidents are just accidents. It's not designed by anyone. It's only to just wish those that were affected the best, and we'll stand with them as a county government.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.